Hello, Tam the Tambi OTC channel. We're doing The Batman First Night, Book 3. Let's get into this. This is the final book in this series. There are only 3 books made. I think this is the shortest of them, so it shouldn't be too long. The coppers got him, boss. Gunned him down in a parking lot. Johnny the Whip, that is. The commish himself did it. Put a couple of slugs in Johnny. And carted him off to the hospital. Identify yourself. I'm Sully. Johnny said anything happens to me, get your ass on the box, toot sweet, and let the voice know. He did. Did he? Ah, yeah, so what now? What are your orders? 1. Take the radio and find a new place to hide. 2. Corral the boys. We make our move tonight. Before Johnny talks and blows the whole deal. Come on, camera. Focus. Hold on, I'm trying to get the camera to focus. Ooh, it's like freezing up and stuff. I remember the morning when you said you'd never hunt again, Father. You'd been in surgery all night. All because of a shootout between police and gangsters. You were appalled by the wounds and the horrific damage the bullets had done. You said you didn't want to be responsible for inflicting that on any living thing, animal or person, ever. Huh? Bruce? Oh, what is going on with the phone? It's like doing this grainy thing. You're wearing... My God. Does this mean... that I need better locks? Apparently so. I like you, Julie, but you should know I am not a fan of unannounced drop-ins. That's all you have to say? You're dressed like that? And that's all you have to say? The giant bat, and headlines, your bruises, wounds, and burns. How did I not see that? It was you. You weren't supposed to know. No one was. And that gun. I don't like guns. They scare me. In fact, right now, you scare me. Oop. What is going on here? Hold on, I gotta move this out of here. What is this stupid thing? Ugh. Okay. I'm sorry. Bruce, I have to ask, are you okay? You're so isolated here, and this house. You don't clean or take care of it. Hardly even bother to turn on the lights. It's sort of like a tomb. I'd rather spend my time cleaning up Gotham. As some kind of Batman? Crime and corruption are out of control. Why is this thing... This thing is moving so much. Hold on. Like, this stupid thing won't stay stationary. Is it because it's like right... I don't know what's going on here. Maybe move it back a bit. It's like wobbling so much. So many cops are on the take that if I don't do something, this city will become a cesspool of so much lawlessness that it'll never recover. All by your lonesome? By killing mobsters and hoodlums? That's your solution? No. You've seen the beating I've taken. The gun was Commissioner Gordon's idea. Helps to even the odds and keep me from getting killed. There have been days when the cops and the G-Man, seemed to be gunning down every hood they laid eyes on. Bonnie and Clyde, Babyface, Pretty Boy, Dillinger, and more. Maybe the Hoods shoot first and had it comin', maybe not. Who ought to say? Get past the splashy headlines, though. And I know plenty of folks who were blowing their wigs over so many trigger-happy lawmen, especially when they tear 'em to shreds with Tommy guns and the like. I get that. Here in Gotham, Gordon might be a good Joe, but some of his men, well, they can go too far. Oh, sorry. That was Bruce talking. I get that. Here in Gotham, Gordon might be a good Joe, but some of his men, well, they can go too far. Look, I know the trauma you experienced as a boy. Your parents were big shots, so what happened that night made headlines everywhere. What you experienced, well, I can't possibly imagine. I guess it explains this quest of yours. But I need to know it's justice you're after, not vengeance. 'Cause that gun says different. All I want is to stop it from happening to anyone else. Getting to know you these past few days, that's exactly what I thought. Kiss. Are we sure about this, Sparky? Yes. Hamana. The clock's enjoying it. Bruce. Oh, God. Bruce. Where? Empty. Someone has been busy. Where are you? We are filming today. I'd like to say goodbye before I... Lights? I hope you're alone. Is she wearing his cape? Oh, she's naked under his jacket. Not looking to give the gardener a thrill. You 86 the guns. Was it our chat or the fact that we... Jesus. A cadaver, yes. Good morning. There's fresh coffee over on the burner. It'll help with the smell. Hardly the most romantic morning after. Oh wait, it's her. Hardly the most romantic morning after. I will try to stay calm, despite being on the verge of losing my marbles. So you can perform autopsies? Is that... I forgot to do that part. Thanks to my father's books. As for his gun cabinet... got a notifications from the Discord chat. I threw the contents in the coal burner. Look at this liver. Acute atrophy. I'll pass, thank you. If you burned those pieces because Our conversation was the final push, Julie. I've considered this for years. Afterwards, I drove into the city and liberated this body from the morgue. Gordon's crew of incompetents are ill-equipped to find the answers we need. The mystery man known as the Voice hopes to take control of Gotham by assassinating its political and civic leaders. His Stop it, phone. Gun souls. And these beasts, who used to be normal men, served as his soldiers. They are so incredibly strong that they are almost impossible to confront and beat. You said they used to be normal? Former criminals, all sentenced to die in Blackgate's electric chair, which they did. only to come back to life as preserved abominations of what they'd been. The voice guy can bring the dead back to life? Not exactly. My theory is that they were electrocuted to within an inch of death, and later injected with a chemical that revived and enhanced them. To the point where they're so strong. Why are they so strong? They can't be beaten. Or so it seems. This creature shows so many signs of decay that if the police hadn't shot him, he'd be dead by the end of the week anyway. The change isn't permanent. Eventually their systems break down, dooming them to a grisly finish, no matter what. Blackgate is the key. They must have some kind of lab where this work is done. Bruce, you cannot waltz in there to fight these monsters alone. Don't be so sure. I may not carry a gun, but I will have a weapon. These pages are getting hard to turn. There we go. Word is you scored quite a coup, Gordon. DeBesso. Shelby, what brings you to the hospital? News travels fast, Jimmy. Big news, especially. The news hacks are saying Johnny, the whip, arrived in DOA. I'm hearing otherwise. True enough, Warden. He's here under armed guard. I get it. You want the docs to keep him alive long enough to flip. Put the muscle on him so he turns rat. Nice. The rumors about one man behind the killings. How do you know that's really the case? That it isn't mass chaos caused by a bunch of hoods running wild? Good police work is how DeBesso calls himself the Voice. Seems he intends to put his boot on Gotham's throat. No idea who he is, but we're pretty sure the whip was his top man. That a fact. He isn't looking too good, Jimmy. You really think this errand boy will survive long enough to sing? With the right offer. Life sentence or the chair. His choice. That'll work. Hasn't failed me yet. Well, this is a surprise. Gotham's highest-ranking law enforcement members gathered here in the hospital. Oh, is that Bruce? What's the occasion? Not another tuberculosis outbreak at Blackgate, I hope. Is that Bruce? I can't tell. Official business, Wayne. Hit the bricks. Bruce is a friend of law enforcement. Sorry, Warden. No need to send him packing. Thank you, Jim. What brings you here? Slight shoulder injury, I fear. The hazards of engaging with a rather energetic and enthusiastic young heiress. Guards, who do you have in here? Hitler or Hitler? Like I said before, official business. Take a powder, playboy. Well, as the head administrator wants to see me about a donation to help fund an expansion. I shall leave you to your activities officially. Ugh. This frickin', I don't know why the thing is being so weird today. Like, it keeps doing this graininess on the screen. Especially right now, for some reason. Good day. A word of advice, Shelby. If you have any desire to pursue politics, you should curry favor with the likes of Bruce Wayne. My plans are my own, Gordon, and I will see them to fruition my way. Let's talk about Johnny the Whip. His boss won't want him spilling his guts. You damn well better be able to protect him, because someone will come gunning to keep him quiet. I must confess I do hate filming at night, Julie. After a long day on set, I would prefer to relax with a proper scotch. More than one, I assume. Quite so. Perhaps I shall content myself with sneaking away for a tiny sip or two between takes. Don't you dare, Martin. I don't want this going until dawn because you're flubbing lines. You, my dear, are you one who arrived late? Might I assume it's because you were visiting our film's chief financial backer? My time is my own. Let's leave it at that. Provided you keep me informed, my sweet. If you no longer care to provide me cover, I shall have to find someone else. After a rather nasty and public breakup, of course. It's not like Bruce and I are engaged, Martin. You've done so much for me that I won't leave you high and dry. So I was right. There really is something brewing with you. And our enigmatic boss. No more calls. I'm off to investigate the discovery of another. No more calls. Sorry, I didn't know which character that was. I'm off to investigate the discovery of another headless body. He's making his move. Ah. Will you please use the door? This will help with the beast men. Not the chit-chat type, are you? What makes you think it's tonight? The monsters have a shelf life that's soon to expire. Hitting their targets with isolated assassinations is too time-consuming, so they need a big play. Use the gas. It accelerates the decay. One all-out final push, eh? We'll be ready. Where will you? Shit. Hold on a sec. Look at Batman while I do this. Alright. There we go. The wife insists we're going to Wuthering Heights. Me, I'd rather see Stagecoach. How about Wizard of Oz? Supposed to be in color. Really? Why, that's amazing. Hard to keep up with the miracles. With the modern world. Hear that? Best have a look. He's gone. God damn it. Gordon will have our asses for this. We put the grab on him, boss. Johnny is here ours. Well done, Sully. Take him to the lab. Give me 90 minutes to get the place and then turn everybody loose. When the sun comes up tomorrow, we will own this city. Move it. We got a schedule to keep. Gotta say that this fog helps a lot. Keeps the cops from putting a tail on us. Ain't that the truth? Makes it easy for us to drop his ass at the lab and cheese it. Best not hit the curb again. Last thing we need is a flat. Without anyone having a clue. Who's this? Your falafel schnitzel, jeez, is truly the best I've ever had, Mrs. Fine. Hurry home now, fog is setting in, and there's something about tonight that concerns me. We're happy that you and the missus liked it, Rabbi Cohen, and thanks for listening. Esther has been a wreck since we stopped hearing from her parents in Dossendorf. Jeez, crying out loud, giving me these words. Shalom, my friends, I fear that when you do hear, the news won't be good. Should have flown the coop whilst you had the chance. Might have dodged trouble. You know how it is around here. Dangerous neighborhood, dangerous people. That gasoline. Please, don't do this. Tonight Gotham burns and people die. Make me pull the trigger again and you get drilled. Now get. Bosses didn't say nothing about him having protection. Especially some Bruno packing iron. Thank you, but I do wish the heater. Sorry, but it goes with the trade, and I'll leave it all at that. Wait, do I know you? Of course, Mausch Kirschbaum, your brother, goes to the temple here, introduced us a few months back. My friends call me Maxie. Mutual acquaintances pressed me to watch over you. You must mean the mask. Oi. No, sorry. This fog will look nice on film, but it's mushing up your makeup, Julie. I say it's time to wrap. 12 takes of one scene are enough. Then let's make the next one count, Miss Madison. Places. What the hell? Did we get that? Rolling now, boss. I'm guessing that was a gas explosion, Irvin. You can't possibly plan to use it? You're goddamn right I'm gonna use it. All's I need is to doctor the script. Of all the screwball ideas you ever had, that one tops them all. If folks were hurt or killed in that, man, I gotta sit forward so it hurts my back after a while. Can't believe I'm driving into Blackgate willingly. Must be gone on some mighty bad rot gut to do that. Bad news, Warden Shelby. We're getting reports of explosions going off throughout Gotham. The mayor's office, governor's mansion, even police stations, all sorts of places are getting hit. Jesus, DeBasso, it's a frickin' nightmare happening. The Mook, who's been lopping off heads, is making his play. The voice, you mean? Also, as he can put Gotham's leaders on ice and take over. Let's have a look. It might seem concave, sorry to say, but this could break in my favor. God, I'm frickin' messing up a bunch. With our political leaders dead, the feds will move in to restore order. Once they're done, I'd be about the only lawman still breathing, which make for an open track to the mayor's office. Gosh, I suppose that'd be true, sir. You wouldn't mind being the mayor's top assistant, or maybe even police commissioner, would you, DeBesso? That'd be swell, Warden. You blow up half the city? To be mayor. Who said that? Sounds like it's coming from everywhere and nowhere all at the same time. Oh, it's Batman saying that to be mayor. Listen up, mister. I didn't blow up anything. If you want to accuse me, show yourself. Look. On the roof. That voice sounds familiar. Give us a look, DeBesso. Light him up. You're guilty. Admit it. I didn't do nothing. Holy shit. You. Yeah, me. I am not taking the fall just 'cause some masked shithead is making wild accusations. Shut up. You run this place. You rigged the electric chair so it would take men to within seconds of death. Yet leave them alive. Please, I don't know what you're talking about. I swear, on my mother's soul, I didn't do it. If it wasn't you, then. DeBesso. Miscreants, you are followed. What? No, we was not looking the whole way, in the fog and all. Ain't no one could have tailed us. The so-called Batman did. He knows I am the voice. We still have time to process the whip. Put him on the table. You're a good soldier, Johnny. The best, but I need muscle. So I'm going to make you even better. Loyal soldier that you are. I know you'll want to serve me in the best possible way. The war to come will be far worse than the Great War. Entire cities will be wiped off the planet. We must stay isolated to avoid that. Those who thirst for war, who'd send our boys to die abroad, must be eliminated. It starts in Gotham with the mayor, Gordon, Shelby, and the rest of their kind. I'll have the city in a grip of steel, make it an island of reason that will inspire others to follow. Dissent and disagreement will be held in check by my army, the ranks of which you are about to join. As word spreads, Americans will see that standing firm can keep our boys alive. They will join our righteous cause and keep America free from the annihilation to come. You played it well, DeBesso. Wait a minute, what's that, Batman? You played it well, DeBesso. Ran it from the shadows, where no one could identify you. Hid behind a radio, and your boss setting him up to be a suspect. But the time has finally come to mute the voice. Oh, let me bring it closer. Limped through the day as that boot-kissing simp. He called him a simp. Got you dead to rights, pulling the boss's strings all along. What I'm still unsure of is why. Presiding over the financial capital of a world locked in war and chaos offers unlimited potential. I am not the curiosity here. You are. And what I can't help but wonder... is that what motivates you to dress like a hopped-up sap? Die! to go out on the town chasing death. Is that Johnny the Whip? Whether it's a death wish you have, or a thirst for some weird type of fame, I'll give it to you. Ugh, not. No. Not while Gotham burns. I can't believe what I'm seeing. Walking nightmare type lugs torching the city. If the old man has something worked up to fix this mess, he better get cooking. Everyone out. The place is too far gone to be saved. We can't abandon. Much as I loathe the idea, it's our only option, Coop. Time to find safer ground. Sweet Jesus. Cooper. Whoops, I freaking hit the camera, sorry. Oh, you're not supposed to see that part yet. Have a snort of this, you nasty son of a bitch. I'll be damned. It works. Ew. What was that? A gift. Gift from an angel to take down a hard number like that? Yeah, an angel. Sorry. It's turning into frickin' Batman there. Wearing black. Does it come in black? No. The screws upstairs are bound to have heard all this. Time to go on the lam. You're with me, Carswell. Nails, you stay here and make sure the bat ends up a stiff.